Hello, dear students. Here we are with the next point, that is Great Northern Plains. Now, what it is written over here in the textbook, this located between the northern mountain region and the southern peninsula. We had discussed in the last period regarding the northern mountain regions, and southern peninsula we will discuss later on. But between that, the Great Northern Plains comes, and many of the Himalayan rivers, just like it is written in the third line, Satluj, Ganga, and Brahmaputra. Because of these three big rivers, this plain surface, you will say that plain surface is made. As you can see on the map over here now, the light green color is your Great Northern Plain, and this is very fertile, and it passes through Punjab, states like Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal. Some part of the Assam is also included. In the next page, it is given that the plain is about 2,400 kilometer long. Now, so as you can see, it is 2,400 kilometer long. This whole length is 2,400 kilometer. Now, what it is written here, the plain is almost a level land. We all know that the plain is a level land, and the this whole area, what I make you to see on the map, the area height is not more than 180 meter, as it is written over here. And the Satluj plain comes in the west part of the India, that is northern west part, that is Delhi, it is written over here, and the Ganga to the eastern part. And many of the famous cities, just like it is written over here, Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, Allahabad, Varanasi, Patna, Kolkata, and many more, lies between this plain surface. Now, Sindhu River and Jhelum, these are the main tributaries, is big rivers to the for the formation of this plain surface in the northern part, and they are called Doab. Okay, Do means two, Do means two, and Ab means water. Because of this water, only the plain surface was uh, i- is there in the northern area, as you saw on the map. Now, on the basis of physiography, the plain is divided into four parts. The plain surface is divided into four parts. It is written Babar, Tarai, Bangar, and Khadar. Now, this, what it is written, a small and narrow belt of gravel and stones lies parallel to the rivers from Sindhu up to the Tista rivers, that is Sivalik foothills. As we had studied, because of the Brahmaputra and Ganga and Indus River, these plains are formed, and this, because of this region, it is written, makes up the world's largest alluvial plain, and it is very good for the vegetations. Now, because of the heavy rain, the agriculture is good on that part, and also the for the natural vegetation. So it is also written in your textbook, and they have divided, as I told you, uh, or we can say that we have the physiography is divided in four parts, that is Babar, Tarayin, Bangar, and Khadar. So as you can see on this picture, the rivers, what it is written, the rivers after descending from the mountains deposit pebbles, means small stones, stone type, in a narrow belt of a about 8 kilometer to 8 kilometer to 16 kilometers in width, and in width lying parallel to the slope of the Sivalik is known as Babar. You have to remember for this. And this type of area you will see in the northern part, that is Babar. Now we come to the Bangar. What it is written, The next come Tarai. What it is written, a narrow belt of wet, swampy and marshy region to the south of Babar belt. To the south of the Babar, next type of region you will see, that is Babar. This was thickly forest region full of wildlife, but forests have been cleared for agriculture land. It is not quite means you will see, as you can see on the picture, not that much green forest you will see, but it this part is also been used for the agriculture. Okay, now we will go to the next type of region, that is Bangar. So what it is written, it is older alluvial of the plain. Conker and clay are found in this soil. It is not renewable frequently. It is less fertile. It is found away from the rivers. Mostly you will see clay, as you can see in the picture. Okay, muddy type area, and it is quite less fertile. Okay, now so the next one is Khadar. Now, as you can see in the picture, the Khadar is a younger alluvial of the plains, and it is renewed year after year. Means every year or after 4 months, another crop, one after another crops is grown in this part, and it is the most fertile area which comes under the northern Himalayan plains. So these all were four.